What's happening? It's your boy Papa Duck, man. Listen, man. This video I'm about to show y'all. If this video don't open your mind in some type of way, that means you are sleep, my boy. I need you to pay close attention, okay? This video today is sponsored by Ubuntu Apparel. Make sure you go to ubuntuapparel.com. Grab you some gear, man. Double salute to everybody who's been on the site and who has grabbed some of the merch, man. Thank y'all so much. Now, this video I'm about to show y'all. This is a video of Aaron. He was a big-time movie director or whatever. He was in Hollywood, but he was having a meeting with Rockefeller. Listen, the Rockefeller fooled us. And I want y'all to pay close attention. And this, my boy, will open your mind. Check this out.
And he started laughing. He said, Aaron, what do you think women's liberation was about? I said, I had pretty conventional thinking about it at that point. I said, I think it's about women having the right to work, getting equal pay with men, just like they won the right to vote, you know? And he started to laugh. He said, you're an idiot. And I said, why am I an idiot? He said, let me tell you what that was about. We, the Rockefellers, funded that. We funded women's lib. And we're the ones who got all over the newspapers and television, the Rockefeller Foundation. He says, and you want to know why? He said, there were two primary reasons. And they were, one reason was we couldn't tax half the population before women's lib. And the second reason was, now we get the kids in school at an early age. We can indoctrinate the kids how to think. It breaks up their family.
Now, if you pay close attention to that video, the man said himself, they funded that movement. The way that people think today, they fund these things through radio, TV, and journalism and influence. I keep telling y'all, when you don't own nothing, you don't control nothing. Understand this. They made women feel as though that they should be as equal to men, which is crazy because it can't be one without the other. Okay. It's like saying the heart is more important than the brain when they function, you know, consolidated, they function together. That's crazy. But anyway, they made women, right, feel as though that they should be as equal to men. They should be able to vote. They should be able to work, have an opinion. This is what socialism does. And they funded it. And he gave you the two main reasons why. What did he say? The main reason, one of the reasons was they wasn't able to tax the whole United States. They was only able to tax men because the men was the only ones working. Now, remember, this was in the industrial era.
Now, these are some of the guys that helped started the American education system. This is going to blow your mind. Look what he said. He said education should be aimed at destroying free will so that after pupils or school, they will be incapable throughout the rest of their lives of thinking or acting otherwise than as their schoolmasters would have wanted them to. Wow.
Once the women was able to work.
Now check out what Horace Mann said. If you don't know who Horace Mann, he's another guy, one of the main guys that helped start the American educational system. Listen to what he said. He said, we who are engaged in the sacred cause of education are entitled to look upon all parents as have given hostages to our cause.
Now they got the women outworking because they want to be
Let's get back to the video.
Equal to men. Okay? Now that the women are outworking, no one is taking care of the children. That allowed them to be able to bring the kids into the school system at an earlier age. Pre-K. So now you see, when you speak to all these so-called relationship gurus and all these different people about this and that, these people don't know a damn thing. You know why? Because there's a silent weapon for a silent war that a lot of these people being victimized and they don't even know where it's coming from. Women want to be equal as men and they ain't even know it was coming. I don't even blame y'all. But this is how the mind works. This is why TV was created. Radio was created. Journalism was created. This is how they got the word out. I keep saying the same thing. They funded a movement right up under people's noses and they didn't even know what it was. Had people marching. Had women wanting to be as equal as men. How can you be as equal as a man when you have a role, a man have a role, and consolidated together? That's the duality. The child makes the trinity. The tri, the third, the three, like a tricycle with three wheels, triangle with three angles, the tri. The man, the woman, and the child. But society will screw you every time. Think about what I'm saying, people. This is basic math. That's why I keep telling y'all, you have to go to the root. Don't worry about all the shiny stuff. Go to the root. The man told you they literally funded that agenda. Now, if they fund that agenda, what you think they're doing to food? They got us eating for taste. When the things that taste good is bad for us. The things that they say are supposedly taste bad is good for us, but they've twisted our... Why you think they teach you what salt and sugar is at an early age? You know the difference between salt and sugar. Like they say, the bitter, the better. Okay? When it's bitter, it's better. You already know what sugar do. So the thing is, them people have manipulated our tongue from taste. All the ways that we collect data, they've manipulated it. And how do we collect data? We collect it through sound, through our ears. The stuff you hear, words or spells. You better believe that. Words or spells. I'm gonna do a video about Dr. I think his name Emoto, right? Where he take a glass of water and he put positive things on the glass of water and freezes it, and it comes out in a beautiful shape. Then he took another glass of water, put negative stuff on it, and it came out all ugly. He even spoke to it. You can do this with rice too. I'm gonna do a whole nother video on that. But that shows you that negative frequencies and positive frequencies are different. But that's how they manipulate us through sound. They manipulate us through taste. I keep telling y'all the chemical capital of the world is in New Jersey. Okay, this is where they can say, "Hey, here come a grape soda," and everything in that motherfucking soda is an ingredient but grapes, but it tastes like a grape. Or they've assigned your tongue to learn how and what a grape tastes like, so they can manipulate you with the toxins. Grapes ain't even in there, but you got a sense of what a grape tastes like. So they got us through taste, through sound, and through ears, through eyes. Eyes, you see stuff symbolically. The pain of Jesus was a white guy, and I tell people this all the time. As a black man, you will never know the trauma growing up thinking Jesus was white. When you walk out the door and see white people, that's traumatizing. Like, I can't even put in words how that felt. You know what I'm saying? That's something that can never be repaid as a black person. You feel me? Even white people, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure they had their traumas, you know, thinking like, oh, but it's just crazy how when you get a small amount of people to control a whole big group of people through these different things. This is why they have to get you in school first. So they have to teach you the bullshit in order to control you later on in life. So what I want you to take from this video is this. Understand that before you speak on what a black man is or a black woman is, who is painting the narrative. Before you say that's a bad this or this is a good that, who is painting the narrative. Okay? This should be a big indication of the BS they put on TV, especially the stuff they push. Because the stuff they push is the stuff that they done already sat down, thought about it, came up with it, and now they want to push it on the world. That's why they got world news. And what news stand for? News. N-E-W-S stand for North, East, West, South. They finna blanket this bullshit all over the world. It's so easy once you break it down to the root. Because I want y'all to take from this video again, take how they spread their agendas through influence. How did they get all these women out of their house from around their children, families, to get in the streets and picket, hold signs up saying women should be just as equal as men and blah, blah, blah. Who funded that in their mind? Who is painting the narrative in their mind? Think about it. So before you say this is what a relationship should be, who told you what a relationship should be? When people be speaking on polygamy, when they don't even know the history of it. I once too thought like, okay, it's okay to be with one woman, that shit. But at the end of the day, it's like, who told us that? The very people that want to depopulate us. The very people that don't want us to have children. Okay? It's crazy, bro, when you really get down to the science of this. But a lot of us, we're not going to understand it because we've been indoctrinated our whole life with this European BS. We don't know how Africans are. Like, to be honest, though, I'm be honest, though. Because people going back and forth about the Africa this, Africa that. We ain't Africans, we ain't this, we ain't that. My thing is this. As a black man, right? We are raised to be Europeans. That's not our way of living. Okay? This is equivalent to taking a cat and raising them as a giraffe. You're not a giraffe, my boy. Okay? You're a cat. You're not a European. You're a Jamaican. You're not a European. You're a Haitian. You're not a European. You're Chinese. You're not a European. You're a Dominican. This is what I'm saying. When they take us all, and I say this all the time, when they take us all and consolidate us under one umbrella, They take all these different nationalities and shove us under one umbrella to be a European. That's not right. That'll never be right. But why would someone want to convert you to how they live and where they from, the Western world? Why would they want to do that? So when you think about being controlled, man, this goes above a lot of people's heads. And it's simple. You was born in a world where you had no say-so. Your parents didn't have no say-so. They didn't know no better. And they parents damn sure ain't know no better. We have to break this curse. There's enough information out here now. You know what I'm saying? It's enough people speaking about things. This is the information age. People are starting to wake up. But you do have to understand, get to the root of this, okay? If they can fund a movement, they can have all the women in the world want to be equal as men. That's control. Don't you know they pay athletes to get on women athletes to say, why would a woman want to be as equal as a man? When we both need each other. That's like a car, the motor saying, I want to be as equal as the tires. Motherfucker, we need each other. You can't go nowhere without me. I can't go nowhere without you. Why you think the Most High created us in the way that he did? You can't get one, we cannot move without each other. Why would they want to put more? Well, one is better than the other or even equal to. It can't make sense. It doesn't make sense. If you think about what I'm saying. So radio, music, when they promote all these big songs, the Beyonce songs, all the big artists, they pay them to make these type of songs. I'm independent. I don't need a man for nothing. I can do it myself. What? What? You don't hear now another nationality talking about this. You heard a Japanese song saying, I don't need a Japanese man. I can do all it by myself. No people ain't even not finna push that type of stuff. But they do it over here in America. They have an agenda. They have an agenda. You'll never hear another race speak about this type of shit. It doesn't. That's why I say, man, we screw if we don't understand, first of all, and educate ourselves in a proper way, not their way. I keep telling y'all, when we was young, they talking about if you don't go to school, your mama going to jail. You really think they cared if you went to school or not? They wanted you to go to school to be brainwashed. Come on, people. They don't care if you go to school or not. They just want you to come get these 12 steps. This is why people, and no disrespect, but this is why people will work for somebody they don't even know before they work for their damn self. Do that make sense? But you've been taught, okay, the safety net, get a paycheck, work for a gallon of water, pour damn near all of it out in 30 days just to work and fill it back up and do that for the rest of your life till you die. You are basically converted to be a slave. And I told you, you cannot save a slave unless he or she knows that they're in bondage. You think because you ain't in prison that you think you free? Because you ain't got walls around you? You better redefine walls. And this is how they get us. They paint the reality in our mind, make us think because we walking around, we free. Nigga, we ain't free. It's people in jail making more money than people outside of jail. How you put that together if we free? Okay? The only thing you can control is your mind. This is why they every day wake up every day to put things around you so that they can control your mind, not you. That's why I say, who put that in your mind? Who told you what a relationship is? They did. Who told you could only be with one woman? They did. So you got to look at the agendas, okay? But a lot of these people gonna have these programs in their mind. They locked in box. They don't know nothing outside of what they've been taught. And I keep telling you, never educate the people you want to dominate. Now, if you don't get no skin on your head, that's your ass. It's getting to the point where ain't nobody gonna save you, bruh. All that acting like you crazy, you dumb, and you don't know what's going on. All right, you ain't gonna get swept behind, okay? Because like they say, ignorance is no excuse. That's on you, homie. So with that being said, it's your boy Papa Dog. Please share this video. Hope y'all learned something from it. And like I said, I'm going to keep dropping on their ad every time I get a chance. And make sure y'all go to UbuntuApparel.com. And for people that's been asking me what that means, Ubuntu means I am because we are. Okay? It's a little deeper than that. But you can do your research on it if you want. So double salute to everybody who's been on the website and showing love. And like I tell y'all all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. I'm a holler.